Grifter, a coon, sell out Uncle Tom, that's cool. Let's walk down the gum road, dude, cause I done sold way more than you. Now I got a great point of view. Get up off the plane to the room. I do not complain, I just do. Made it to the game and just do. I am not playing with you fools. This is an alarm, you can't snooze. Better start paying your dues or an up. Grifter, a coon, sell out Uncle Tom, that's cool. Let's walk down the gum road, dude, cause I done sold way more than you. Now I got a great point of view. Get up off the plane to the room. I do not complain, I just do. Made it to the game and just do. I am not playing with you fools. This is an alarm, you can't snooze. Better start paying your dues or an up like McCain to get the boot. Method man, I came to bring the pain. Patriot J is in the game. Haters keep tweeting my name. Real ones felt what I'm saying. The ones that hate me the most look just like me. I'ma tell you what that mean. It mean black people stuck in a cycle, it seem. I'm fighting for my right to stand up what I believe. That's why I take the heat like you ain't paid the bill. If I'm a house nigga, then you still in the field. Yeah, we oppressed, so we kill and we kill. I pray to the Lord for more healing for real. I love all my niggas like John Brown and them white boys out in Dogtown. Call Cody and he get them bongs out. It's members only at the compound. Grifty on me, I'm a boss now. Hotep told you I'm a floss now. Big tipper, no more Ross now. Cause I don't care what it costs now. Yeah, we lost Al, so foul. Woke up to a letdown. 80 million, but there's no crowd. Don't make sense like it's no sound. Don't fret now, get loud. Make noise to the next town. Grab the holy and your cross now, cause everything is on God's count. They call me a grifter, a coon, sell out Uncle Tom, that's cool. Let's walk down the gum road, dude, cause I done sold way more than you. Now I got a great point of view. Get up off the plane to the room. I do not complain, I just do. Made it to the game and just do. Yeah, nigga, Patriot J is the grifter of the year. Illuminati want my mind, soul, and my body. Let's walk down the gum road, nigga. You ain't selling no albums. Buy the Patriot J LP and follow me on Gab.
No threat to a hoe. What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, welcome back. We doing a two for today. I was going to go upstairs and go to bed tonight, but then I seen this story that I felt like I needed to bring up. Anyway, welcome to Cannon Speaks. I am Cannon Hotep. If you're new, please hit that like, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon. Please share this stream because the notification icon don't always let people know that I'm live. You know, YouTube censorship and all that other stuff. If you're here and you're catching the replay, leave me a comment. Let me know how I'm doing. I could use constructive criticism, and also it helps with the algorithm. You know, I really appreciate you guys. We got 8 in the building so far. Let's get 8 likes, please. Likes are free, people. Likes are free. It helps me get to the top of that algorithm and helps us defeat the big tech monopoly, which is YouTube. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful Sunday. It was just rainy all day today. The Ravens lost, but it's okay. It was a decent Sunday for me. You know, I can't complain. I can't complain at all.
Possible serial killer in Stockton, California. 5
just wants to play. This shit just wants to play. Hold on. We're going to get to that. Anyway, give me 1 second. Where is it? Oh, here we go. All right. Anyway, so we're going to start talking about this. Apparently, there's a serial killer on the loose, possibly in Stockton, California. We're going to get to that in a minute. But the question of the day is, with the release of this new Dahmer, whatever you want to call it, miniseries on Netflix, do you think we're going to start to see copycats? So again, in light of this Dahmer documentary coming out, do you think there's going to be copycats coming up? You know, leave your comments in the chat. If you catch the replay, leave your comments down bottom. Anyway, so I tried watching Dahmer. I couldn't get past the first 30 minutes. That shit was, it was a lot. It was a whole lot, right? It's just a lot of cringe. You know what I mean? And not cringe like, oh my God, they're not telling the story. Like, the shit that this guy did was horrific, right? The shit that this guy did was fucking horrific. And I don't think it deserved a fucking show. Right? He was fucking eating people. This nigga, he over that motherfucker like this, you know, fucking fork and knife, fucking eating hearts and lungs and shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, motherfucker making a rump roast for real. You know, like, I can't get with it. So, like, 30 minutes in, I cut that shit the fuck off. I couldn't do it. But, you know, this is crazy because now we got, or potentially have, quote unquote, a serial killer running around California. And this Dahmer shit just came out a couple of days ago. Now, what I did do is go back and listen to the testimony of the guy, Tracy Edwards, who was the one who was able to fight away from Dahmer and get the fuck out of the apartment. That was real interesting. Really fucking interesting. Maybe one day we'll sit down and we'll listen to it together. We'll go over the testimony together. But the show, I'm sorry, I can't do it. I can't watch that shit. Like, I know what he did. The motherfucker was luring people back to his apartment, drugging them, and fucking cutting them up, and eating them like he went out and shot himself a deer. That's some horrific shit. You know what I mean? Shit is crazy, man. Let's see. Jay Paulin says serial killer Billy Kamir was using pillows to kill his victims. That's just crazy. You got a bunch of those things like Gary Boudreaux and all those people. Shit is weird, man. I mean, if you want to get into the inside of that shit and kind of hear the loose, you know, stories of that shit, man, it's a show called Mindhunters on Netflix. That show is decent. This shit where they go in depth on what this nigga did, like, I can't do it. And then on top of that, they're trying to humanize him. They're trying to humanize him, and they're trying to, you know, in my opinion, trying to humanize him and make him seem like, you know, he wasn't that bad of a guy, or he was troubled, misunderstood his parents, and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Fuck that. Fuck that. I can't get with it. Did he for real? Damn. What's going on with my refresh? There we go. Jay says Tracy Edwards killed somebody afterwards. Damn, that's crazy. Sauce says, wouldn't be surprised if we don't see a surge in surge of them because of that series. I don't think anyone will copy at that level, but we probably will see an uptick in aggression of serial killers. Yeah. You think they're just gonna start using that term a lot? It's a possibility. Good possibility. Let me see. What's up, Demon At? Jimmy says, I think I read like 500,000 plus thousand people go missing annually and 5,000 unknown persons are killed. I bet serial killers have just removed into other avenues. It could be. Jay says Tracy Edwards went down bad after he got free, became drug addicted and killed someone. He locked up. Damn. All right, let's get to this other shit, yo. So I was just scrolling through IG and this shit came across my feed and I'm like, what the fuck? So let's go listen to this shit.
Men all ambushed late at tonight. An urgent search for a possible serial killer in Stockton, California. 5 men all ambushed late at night or in the early hours of the morning. Police say there is physical evidence at all of the crime scenes linking them together. Here's ABC's Zoreen Shah.
Tonight, the urgent search for a possible serial killer in Stockton, California. Police say 5 recent shootings meet the definition of a serial killer. And now they're racing to find the person or people responsible.
At this time, we don't know if it's a person, 2 or 3. We just don't know.
Physical evidence at all 5 crimes link the cases together, according to police, who are not saying what that evidence is. All victims, mostly Hispanic men between 21 and 54. All were ambushed in various dark places late at night or early in the morning. Police say the deaths did not involve robbery or gang activity, and all the men dying within the last 3 months. Just days ago, musician Renzo Lopez, who would sing about life on the streets of Stockton, was killed. This video from several years ago. His brother speaking out to ABC affiliate KXTV.
It's hard to process that this has happened, you know. I mean, me and my brother have been like twins since we were kids, you know. We're a year apart, so we're pretty close.
Stockton police are warning people not to walk alone at night in unlit areas, and authorities are also offering $85,000 for information leading to the killer. Lindsay.
Tonight, an urgent search for a possible serial killer.
That shit crazy, right? I mean, from the video, it looked like, I guess, all of them have in common a Hispanic, a Latin descent. Am I wrong about that? That's what it seemed like in the video. But they catching them at late hours of the night and early hours in the morning. You know, they ruling out gang activity, because that was my first question. It's gonna be like, is somebody just, you know, getting even? If somebody got a list, a get back list, you know what I mean? Like that's what I was thinking in the beginning, right? But they ruling that out. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. So it's 5 people so far. We gotta keep an eye on this, really. Damn. Thing about it is, it's in California. They can't shoot back. They can, you know, I'm sorry, you know, for the people that lost their lives, the 5 guys that were ambushed and murdered. People can't fight back, right? People can't fight back because they're not allowed to carry their guns on the street. You're not allowed to carry self-defense with them. But clearly, this dude don't give a fuck about that. This guy got a gun. He's shooting them. He ambushing them and shooting them. These guys ain't got a fighting chance. You know, so you got a guy a potential serial killer on the loose, right? That's what they're calling it. Ambushing unarmed men and killing them. These unarmed men don't got a fighting chance. Right? And it's sad because in the midst of this, we see a lot of pundits and a lot of people on the left trying to give violent offenders bail. Right? You know, not locking them up or not charging them, not detaining them, letting them go, you know, on their own recognizance. You know, it's sad. You know, now it's to the point where now we got somebody on the loose that's just killing people indiscriminately. You know, indiscriminately. They don't have a picture of this nigga. They don't have a picture of him at all. Right? They don't have a picture of him at all. I think the only picture they got is like a picture of him from the back. Let me see. Look at this shit. Look at this. That's all they got. That's all they got is this here. That's it. What's this from? I guess it's San Francisco Gate. I guess that's what it's called. Serial killer appears to be operating in California as Stockton police link 5 murders. 5 seemingly unrelated murders have been linked to Stockton police, suggesting a serial killer may be operating in California. According to the police, 5 men have been shot and killed while walking alone. In a Friday press conference, Stockton Police Chief Stanley McFadden said physical evidence connects each of the cases. We have a series of homicides that we believe to be interconnected, he said. By definition, you could probably very well call this serial killings. The definition of a serial killer has evolved since it first came into common use in the 1970s, but it's generally used to refer to someone who has killed 3 or more people with breaks between each killing, compared to a mass murderer who kills multiple people in the same incident. So like I said, they don't see what this is. It's just whatever it is. They don't have anything. McFadden said investigators have ruled out gang violence, robbery, and hate crimes. I mean, okay. Leaving the motivations of the shooter or shooters unknown. Each of the victims were walking alone in a dark area when targeted, and they vary in age and race. Okay, so they vary in age and race. So it's not just Spanish people. They vary in age and race. The killings began in July, with the most recent murder occurring on Tuesday in a cluster in the north part of Stockton near San Joaquin Delta College. So this shit been happening since July. Y'all just saying some shit in fucking, what is this, October the 2nd? Wait, y'all need number 5 to go down, right? Y'all need number 5 to go down to make this shit some news. Go figure. Go figure. Jesus Christ. I mean, they're saying they don't think it's gang related, so that means, I guess that rules out gang, like, initiation killings, I guess. The first one was in July, and then it was fucking October, and the last one just happened this past Tuesday. Man. Again, this is why people need the right to keep and bear arms. This is why people need the right to keep and bear arms right here. It's for shit like this. Crazy people like this out here just indiscriminately killing people. At least you got a fighting chance. I'm not saying that the gun gonna bring you home, but the gun give you a better chance to bring you home. Now we got some dude out here just popping motherfuckers just to pop motherfuckers and make a name for himself eventually when he get caught. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. We got 22 in the building. We only got 7 likes. Let's get the likes up, people, please. And if you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button. Please share this stream out. Let people know we live. YouTube be doing a number on me. Let people know we live. Let me see what we got here. Yeah. What's up, Dominic? He says, demonic. The serial killer talk is more reason why we need to keep out the Second Amendment. Got to make sure we protect ourselves. Better to have it and not need it than need and not have it. That's facts. That's facts. That's facts. Yeah, I thought it was. So they said it was varied in age and race. So I guess it rules out just killing Latin people. Jay says, prayers up. Probably someone well off doing the killings. Could very well be. Could very well be. Could very well be. Even that says, even if they catch the serial killer and send him to jail, they'll release him in a few months, years. Right. They probably give him fucking 5 years. They probably give him a nickel. They probably give him a nickel with time off for good behavior or some shit like that. You get a book deal in a fucking Netflix movie. Jonah Ryan says California is full of serial killers called abortion doctors. I need one of those rim shot joints. Oh, don't let them get the Safety Act over there in Cali, bro. Demonic says Stockton is a rough place. They have strict gun laws, but motherfuckers out there carrying. Is that true? Hey. Well, shit. 5 motherfuckers is dying out there in the streets. Sound like it's time for some people to take some action. Just saying, might be time to take matters into your own hands, people. That's not advice. That's just me thinking out loud. Just saying. What's up, Knox? They'll release him and then publish his notes and crap, glorifying him and making him famous. That's true. That's true. He'll say that's Slender Man. That's what it looked like, right? Like that's all they got. That's the only picture they got. This is our person of interest. All those cameras and they can't trace old boy down. Might be a defund the police. Ooh wee. Could very well be LP. Could very well be. Could very well be. Shit. Don't forget the Franklin Beverly agent on trial right now in California and America. Oh, damn. Armenian sang on him. Lisa Solit says, look into the smiley face killers. It's global. That's different. That's interesting. I'll probably do that. But Jay know what it is. That's what likely ties in with John Wayne Gacy and the elites. Y'all gonna make me look into this shit. Hey, yo, Jay, we got to do some shit on Rumble with this shit, yo. We had to do some shit on Rumble with this shit, like just like famous fucking weird shit like this. Why not? That Smiley movie promo very odd too. That's interesting. They got a movie for it now too? Huh. That's interesting. Anyway. So like Demonic was saying, like I was saying, this is why we need the Second Amendment right here. It's not to, the hunt in fucking target practice. No. It's protect it's for self-preservation. It's to protect you. So some shit like this happen. Just some Slender Man motherfucker looking come out of the fucking bushes and try to cap you. Guess what? Cowards like that, you start shooting back, they on the defensive. They on the run. They don't want that smoke. They want easy prey. They want easy prey. Right? Like Jeffrey Dahmer was drugging motherfuckers. He ain't want no fight. None of them do. None of them want to fight. But if you can fight back and you can put some bullets on that ass, that shit'll stop. Armed society is a polite society, people. Let's not forget, Cali loves the serial killers. Still never found the Zodiac killer. That is true. Jay says, yeah, they're promoting a Smiley movie. The New Mutants, John Wayne Gacy and Jeffrey Dahmer all in the window of time now. They know something. Damn. Jeez. Like I said, this shit's crazy, y'all. And then, like I said, you gotta have a bunch of copycats. That Jeffrey Dahmer series, there's enough of those fucking documentaries and fucking whatever you want to call them, miniseries. Excuse me. There's enough of them documentaries and miniseries and manuscripts. They didn't need to make this show. And not only did they make this show, they glorified, in my opinion, glorifying what he did. Let's dig into it. Why did he probably do it? Remember, this shit is based on a true story. So they take liberties with a lot of the storytelling. Just like they did with the Central Park 5, right? You know, they took a lot of liberties in that movie. A lot of people thought that shit was a documentary. They took a lot of liberties with that shit. Just like fucking Woman King, right? Although it looks theatrically, it looks great. They ain't telling you the truth about what really went down, right? So they trying to humanize what Jeffrey Dahmer did. Let's give an insight into his psyche, and oh my God, his mom left, and his dad, he was a hard man, and da 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 da. When they should leave these motherfuckers where they are in the history, in the past. Because what happens is when you give, you know, credence and you give adulation and you give a movie and a book deal to these crazy people, right? It makes other motherfuckers want to come out and do the same shit because they want that same attention that you're giving them. The crazies. It just creates more crazies. Right? Think about it, right? Some person on YouTube saw another person on YouTube become a YouTuber. Now they want to be a YouTuber. You don't think it worked the same way with, like, you know, mass shooters and serial killers and bank robbers and all that other shit? People aspire to be like people. For good or for bad. You know what I mean? But we can't depend on the government. We can't depend on the police to find the guy. Right? Because they not. They just gonna show up when another crime scene shows up. Hopefully they catch him. Dominic said, they didn't catch the Zodiac killer. Right? They damn near didn't catch John Lee Malvo up here, the DC sniper. They almost didn't catch his ass until he kind of basically gave himself up. It's up to you to protect yourself, man. It's up to you to protect yourself by any means necessary. Because it's only gonna get worse. They giving all these excuses to all these people and why these people shouldn't be in jail or why these people did what they did and it's not their fault. Fuck that. There's evil in the world. People like to pretend there's not evil in the world. There's evil in the world, right? Let's see if I can't find it. On my Instagram story, right? On my Instagram story, check this shit out. And Jordan Peterson, right? This is what we need. And I'll expand once I show you.
A good man is a very, very dangerous man who has that under voluntary control. Well, I also think that that's part of what makes a world peaceful. If you're around people who are dangerous but disciplined, then everyone watches their step.
By dangerous, that implies I should be ready to threaten someone, to hurt somebody.
No, you should be capable of it. But that doesn't mean you should use it. There's nothing to you otherwise. Like, if you're not a formidable force, there's no morality in your self-control. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. Both of those come together. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. Otherwise, you confuse weakness with moral virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, that isn't how it works. That isn't how it works at all. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good. You can't be, because it takes strength to be good. It's very difficult to be good.
We need dangerous men in this world that are disciplined. We need dangerous men in this world that are good guys. That's what we need. We need that in every community. Sonny Johnson talks about it. You know, people want to depend on the police to protect them. No. Let your men be men. Good men that are dangerous. That'll make other people watch their step. Think about that. This guy in California is walking around because he know ain't nobody going to contest him but the police if they catch him. You know? You think you want to have a shootout with a dude that know what he doing? You want to have a shootout with a dude that got him dead to rights? I don't think so. See, Americans, we're getting weak. We're getting weak, right? Docile. We want everything to be taken care of for us. Then you got people like this guy here, people like the looters that are going to go through Florida and try to take other people's things, that are going to try to capitalize on the weak nature of a lot of people out here. It's time to step it up. It's time to get dangerous, but disciplined. Think about it, right? Mike Tyson, baddest man on the planet. You hear him talk. He has his podcast. He's, he thinks, about everything, and, I guess prolific for lack of a better term. Seems like a good guy, right? Real humble guy, real good guy. Learned from his mistakes back in his younger days. But would you want to fight Mike Tyson in the street? You want to get on Mike Tyson's bad side and force Mike Tyson to react? You want to force Anderson Silva to react? You want to force Jocko Willink to react? You want to force Joe Rogan to react? All those guys are good men that are dangerous. That if the need arose, they handle business without a fucking second thought. People prey on the weak. This guy in California is preying on the weak and the defenseless until he come across the right one. Sad part is if he come across the right one and they split his shit, the guy that shot him probably gonna go to jail. Or the guy that killed him probably gonna go to jail. For killing the serial killer. That's where we at. That's where we at now. Jimmy says, I always feel safer knowing I'm around potentially dangerous men. If I know your arm, I feel safer. There you go. Jay says, pushing pro-cannibalism narrative. You spot on there. Yeah, man. Peep the weakness in the rap game in what? In the suited bow down. What you talking about? Suited bow down, pray to God, hoping that he's listening. Is that some lyrics that I'm fucking up, Jay? All the homies strapped everywhere I go. Everywhere we go, doesn't matter what's going down. Yeah. The demon that says no one's going to be looting in Florida. People got signs saying you will be shot if you loot. I hear that shit. A man was carrying 2 pieces at my Sam's Club yesterday. Damn. Reaction PR says, let's get the guys from Mine Hunters to catch that serial killer. Are they still alive, yo? Are they still alive? Like the real guys. Man, picking up a couple of ribeye steaks with 240s. That's crazy. Knox says he loves Jock's books. Dichotomy of Leadership was an awesome book. Yo, yeah. I got to get a couple of his books, but I do like listening to him on YouTube. Our society is owed to men of violence. It's true. That's true. The United States is based on violence. It's fucking, we had to fight for our freedom. You know what I mean? Good men that was dangerous. All right. He hates these cans. What's this about? A serial killer in California? Yeah, so just to recap, somebody in California, looks like it's a guy, Stockton, California, from July to now killed 5 people, all identical. I guess all of the signs or whatever the fuck they look for are identical, which they're categorizing it as a serial killer. Reaction PR says, which is not the same as violent men. That's right. No, that's what people are going to misunderstand it. Dangerous men, it's not the same as violent men. A dangerous man to protect you from a violent man. What we're saying is these are good men, disciplined men that if they needed to, they could flip that switch and become protectors and become violent for self-preservation and the preservation of others. It's dangerous men. Stockton is where the Diaz brothers are from. They say it's a hellhole. Is that right? Yeah, up in Stockton. That's crazy. But yeah, so anyway, guys, that's all I got for you. I just wanted to tell you about this story, man, and just tell you to keep your head on the swivel, people. Things are going to start to get weirder. I don't think they should have made that dahmer series. Like, I think it's going to spawn some fucking nonsense. The only people, I mean, I hear people liking it. The only people I really hear liking that shit is women. Some guys say they like the shit, but like every woman I talk to say they fucking like the fucking show. They like that shit. They like watching fucking First 48 and fucking Snapped and all that Discovery ID shit. But you know, that's just what it is. Demonic says, it's sad as an American society we are truly weak. Strong men create good times. Good men create bad times. It's on us to make sure we create a culture for the future to be good. That's facts. And dangerous men make good times. Oh, when the bad times come, it take dangerous men to create the good times again. That's true, YV. Art imitates life and vice versa. There you go. Stay strapped to get clapped. That's facts. Anyway, like I said, that's all I got for you guys. If you're new, hit that like, hit the subscribe button, hit that notification icon. It'll let you know when I got new content coming out. Please share this stream. Let people know we were live. Please share this stream. If you haven't, hit that like button. We got 20 people in the building and 13 likes. Let's get 20 likes, people. Let's help me get up the algorithm. You know, climb the algorithm ladder. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I know it was a short one, but I just wanted to touch base on this story. I thought it was outrageous, given the fact that it's right on the heels of this Dahmer documentary coming out. Let's keep this close and see how this plays out, if anything else happens soon. But until then, it's Ken and Hotep saying stay safe, stay well, stay strapped. Watch out for them people lurking in the shadows, folks. I'll holler at you.